What's up there, guys? Welcome to a new episode of Comicman06. Since I'm still in the spaceship and trying to find the crew to help me, it's gonna be weird. So anyway, let's talk. Pretty much simply, well, I was born in the mid-2000s, so shows like Dating Phantom I watched later on in the reruns. American Dragon Jake Long, Kim Possible came out, so I watched that. Junior Pelia watched the reruns too, and pretty much that's all really that I watched the reruns. Everything else recent I watched, so like Ben 10 I watched that show. It's got rebooted alongside Teen Titans Go. I didn't watch Teen Titans in reruns. I watched also a lot of other things, including more than just them in reruns. A lot more, trust me. And so basically new shows like Voltron, I love that show. I love Troll Hunters. I love Young Justice because I've seen them through shows. But really, when they got canceled, it hurts a lot. Like, or when they end, like, cause Troll Hunter was pretty good. Could have went on for like a lot of seasons. I like where the ending stood at. Too bad they should have brought it back for like a per se movie. Maybe they didn't. They brought spin-offs that weren't good, and really that sucks for Troll Hunter fans. Cause I'm a Troll Hunter fan. That movie was pretty. Oh, I'm sorry. The spin-offs were pretty bad. I would have loved to see the movie instead. Even though we lost Jim, I mean, they brought in replacements and stuff. So yeah, like I mean, really, there's a lot of things they could have done with it, and I don't like how they went ahead. So yeah, but Kid Cosmic is a mixture. Of all them shows that came out in the mid 2000s though, like Ben 10 or per se Danny Phantom, it's pretty good. So I will give out some spoiler warnings here because there are spoilers coming up. So Kid Cosmic is this telltale boy named Kid. Basically, he is a young boy who pretends to be a superhero. We've all done that if you haven't, okay? As young kids, pretend that we were superheroes and that what he believes he is. One day, an alien basically carrying stones, 6 stones to be exact, are traveling. And here where the spoilers coming at. Skip these parts, skip this part right here. Basically, the stones are basically from deceased planets that have been destroyed and are basically now gone. So yes, the planets were basically destroyed, and the survivors have given the rings to him to hide them. Each one of the rings hold the powers. And if you got to this part and you skipped right here, you're good. Basically, what is going on is that one day, Kid is basically riding his bike and finds those 6 rings with 6 stones and glue them together to make them rings. Now, there's a character named JoJo who I really liked and said she should have been the leader. Whole way through, because it made sense for her, to be the leader. Even though Kid Cosmic is the main title of the story, it should have definitely been her. But again, really, she's basically the coffee shop owner. Well, she works at a cafe or her mom and stuff. Basically, what later on happens is that's what she's doing, right? And basically, Kid Cosmic somehow comes to the store, cafe, runs out, and gets the ring, and learns how to use the powers. She learns it. She uses one of the rings and they test them out. Basically, she is able to make portals to go wherever she wants to go. Where others are, is that Grandpa G. Grandpa G is basically Kid's grandpa who can make replicas, clones of himself. And then there's also another fun character, Lola, who's 4 years old, and basically she puts on one of the rings, makes her a giant. And then there's the cat with the third eye who can have vision. So yes, that is the main plot. And they fight aliens. They would think they'd be fighting aliens a lot more, but they aren't really. They're either learning how to host their powers. They skip all the generic stuff. Learn how to work together as a team. And it gets interesting. It's really interesting when it comes to the ending of the parts, because that's when it totally gets interesting. Like, they're not always fighting monsters. Like, Stuck Chuck. Like, he's basically an alien who was after the rings first and couldn't get them, so he's now stuck there. So, yes. Like, that's how good it is, really. And really, that's the past. Like, it ends on the first season 2, which I hope does come, because I don't think it should end with just one season. Maybe a season 2. And, like, really, this is how you make a good show, Stretch Armstrong, with your main characters. Like, really, Stretch Armstrong, if you're not an OG fan of mine, I hated that show. I really hate that show so much. And this show came out and really said I can watch it because number one, Kid Cosmic is really like, even though he's the main character, he's not the leader. So yes, it's pretty good. Like, he's the main title, but he's not the leader. Like Steven Universe, he's the main character, but he's not the leader. So that was pretty fun. It's like a Steven Universe vibes. To me, it gives me that kind of vibe with me, Steven Universe. No, like Kid Cosmic, he's pretty much bad at his job sometimes, but this really gives me that vibe. The show should be called Kid Cosmic and the Local Heroes. I believe it is, but I don't think so. But yeah, that's all for the review. So yeah. To let you know, Comicman07 has been caught by the Space Police. Do with that as you will. I'm going to take me a nap in my cyber chamber. Great, I finally get to go home. Done sitting on this spaceship. Gonna get Comicman06 for making me come here.
Keep moving, boy.
Yeah, I get it. Keep moving. I'm gonna get him soon when I escape from here. Coming in, Comicman06 the movie. Coming soon.
I'm telling you, keep
Again,
moving.
Keep moving. Leave me alone. I hate this.